How you guys out there doing? How you guys out there doing? How you guys out there doing? Good morning, is good evening, good afternoon, good night. How you guys are doing? Once again, guys. This is your boy Wild. This is your boy Wilder. Your boy Wild is back. As you guys can hear, as you guys can see, with something different, something true, something new, something blue for all of you. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate you guys stepping up. I appreciate you guys coming through. As always, with the love. Like I said, guys, without all of you, none of this is out there. None of this would be possible. So thank you guys so much for just being part of my show, my stream, my world, my universe, my life. Thank you guys so much once again. But you guys see what your boy Wilder has up here. You see what he has up here to do. I know a lot of you don't want to hear it. I know a lot of you don't want to see it. I know a lot of you probably don't even want to be involved because you know what? You get tired of hearing people talking about LeBron James. I know. There's a lot of people out there who get tired of hearing tired of me talking about LeBron James. A lot of people talking about LeBron James. I know you guys are probably saying, damn, won't he go away? Won't this guy retire? This guy is not the GOAT. This guy is not all that. You know what? Maybe he's not in your eyes, but to a lot, he's a marvelous person. You know what I'm saying? Puts in work, uh, do, does a tremendous job, goes out, gives everything. And you know what, though, guys? I've seen them all play. I've watched and witnessed all of the great ones play. You know what I'm saying? All of them. On down, I watched them all play. I watched the Bernard Kings. I watched the Larry Birds. I watched the Magic Johnsons. I mean, I watched the Michael Jordans. You name it. The Mark Aguirres, the Adrian Dantleys. You name it. I watched them all. But what I'm watching from LeBron James, being honest with you, to be that age, to continue to run up and down court and have all the energy, all that. People call him he's a flop or whatever. I watch them all flop. I watch them all get calls and go their way. I watch Bird get the calls. I watch Magic get the calls. I watch Michael Jordan get the calls. All the great ones get the call. Not the fake call on Bill Lambert in a championship game. Sometimes I watch everybody get the calls. I watch all of the greats get the calls. But you know, I watch all of you guys out there, even these top analysts and all of them out there, uh, you know, degrade LeBron James in certain ways. You just listen to him. You know what I'm saying? Just listen to how you guys talk about the man, how you guys interact with him and bring up certain things. And why you guys continue to compare him to Michael Jordan. There's other people out there who played the game. All of these guys are separate. All of these guys play different. He played the shooting guard. That's what he was. LeBron James, he just plays every position. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest with you. The video for y'all earlier. I want y'all guys to hear, but he's not coming back. I know a lot of you wish Mike would be walking through that door. I know you do. You can't tell me you guys didn't wish Mike wouldn't be coming back, but he's not. He's not, guys. He had his time, just like every great ball player has had their time to shine, and they got their glory. You can't tell me every ball player that played the game gave him his props. They all gave George Gervin his accolades. Every last one of them. But LeBron, 39,000 points, closing in on 40,000 is nothing. He's a flopper. That's what I'm hearing from a lot of people. He's a flopper. He's not a good ball player. He's not a good role model. He's not a good father. He's not a good teammate. He's just none of them good things. You know what I'm saying? But maybe if he was disrespectful, like a lot of the ball players that played the game and didn't step up and do the right thing that he's supposed to do, maybe I would like him more. Maybe, like I said, maybe if he was a no good father, maybe if he didn't like his people. I say it all the time, guys. Like I said, guys, he come from he come from, like, might as well say the same type of community I come from, and he made it. So I'm not gonna hate on him, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna disrespect him. He's a hell of a ball player. I don't know nobody 39 years LeBron James. I just don't, guys. I just don't. You guys could tell me who. Tell me who's running up and down court playing like LeBron James. Tell me. Name one ball player who's running up and down that court doing all of them things like LeBron James is doing. I just don't. I can't find them. I haven't seen them. I've watched them all run. I've watched all the great ones run out of gas because, like I said, the durability and all that. Everybody can't withstand it. Everybody can't. Their body's not conditioned to be at to take it to another limit like that. They're just not. And for him to run around like he did last night, I mean, damn, dog. I mean, he was running around like he was 15. He had more energy than everybody out there. But like I said, everybody, guys, we're all unique in our own ways. That's why I tell you, he's different at the position that he plays. Mike was different at the position he played. Magic was different when he did it. You know what I'm saying? Worthy was different when he did it. All of these guys have different positions that they play. But no, you guys, what? He don't got 6 championships. He lost. So what? He got 4 championships. He may never get 6. You know what I'm saying? He just may never get all of that other stuff. But one thing he will have. He's going to be one of the. He has to be the greatest scorer of all time. He just has to be. Sure, them guys won. Wilt and all them dudes did all them, the records and all of that with the scoring titles. But who's the all-time leading scorer? I mean, that has to count for something, guys. Damn near 40,000 points. The way that he's playing right now, the man can play. I'm looking at another 3. He played last night. And the way that he's been playing for the last few years, he looks like he has another 3 years left in him. And the ones that are younger than him are not even playing at the pace that what a lot of you guys are saying, man, he shouldn't be carrying the team. But you know what? If he has to carry the team, then damn near carry it. You know what I'm saying? Carry it. Put that team on your back. If that's what you have to do to make your team win, then that's what you have to do. Put that team on your back and carry them. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be the man, and he's been the man for 20 years, let him continue to be the man. For how old is he? 54, something like that. Let him be the man. Damn it! If that's what he wants to do, let him be the man. Y'all guys got to stop hating and start congratulating a little bit more. Can't be hating on the king like that, but hey, we're all human. You know what I'm saying? But once again, you can talk about him all you want to call it. But let me tell you something. I'm a huge Michael Jordan fan, a huge Michael Jordan fan. But Mike wasn't running like that. Hell no, he wasn't running like that, guys. He was good, but he wasn't running like that at his age. You guys can't tell me he was, because he wasn't. This man is running nonstop, and you damn near better not get in his way, because if you get in his way, you know what's going to happen. I said, guys, I have a group. I want to appreciate all you guys that have tuned in today, this evening, this afternoon, this morning. Thank you guys so much for the love. But like I said, though, guys, you guys are all welcome to tune into my channel, Wildest Podcast. Rule You Reach, I Teach Basketball. Great group, great fan base. And also, I want to say this, guys, before, I know when I bring up LeBron James on my basketball group, Wildest Podcast rules, a lot of my people, they have left. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't talk. I could talk about him, but I can't talk about him like that because he's I gave him his time. He had his time, just like Wilt, Kareem, all them guys, Magic, all them guys had their time. I'm not going to talk about somebody who's not playing anymore. He stopped playing damn near 30 years ago. Let somebody else get their shine. And the man been playing 20-something years. He deserved to get all the talk that he's deserved, man. I'm not going to keep. Mike was great. Sure, we all know that. We saw what he did. Phenomenal ball player. Different time. This guy's been considered not the greatest ball player of all time of the position that he's playing. You had Kareem, you had Wilt, you hear me? You had Shaq, you hear me? You had Hakeem, you had Ewing, you had all them dudes that played. You hear me? Their positions. As the greatest small forward right now to ever play the game, it has to be LeBron James, guys. It has to be. And I could go like that, and I could say by position because that's what it should be by position, guys. You hear me? And when I was coming up, the greatest ball player I've ever saw with my own eyes was Julius Erving. I didn't think there was nobody greater than Julius Erving to me. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, there was nobody more special than Julius Erving until I saw Michael Jordan. I was like, damn, this dude is different. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how this game transcends. You see, I mean, it has to start from somewhere from the 50s to the 60s to the 70s. You got to watch. Well, a lot of you really, you just think basketball started. Anyway, I got to watch a lot of this basketball. You know what I'm saying? And I know who paved the way. You know what I'm saying, to get to where all of these guys have gotten right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys, you're stuck on certain eras. And like I said, guys, I'm an '80s man. You hear me? But I'm born in the '60s. But I watched basketball from the late '70s to the '80s to the '90s. Transition of ball players. Each one of their talents precede each other's. You know what I'm saying? I got to watch this Tracy McGrady's. I got to see Vince Carter coming out of college when everybody's saying that he's going to be the next one. And I got to watch, like I said, Grant Hill when he was supposed to precede the Michael Jordan before he got hurt. So I watched all of it, but ain't nobody doing what this dude is doing. But like I said, if you love who you love, that's great. But you have to give people the respect and the homage that they deserve. You know what I'm saying? You could say that he's a flopper. You could say all of those things, but you don't get all the damn numbers that he has gotten for doing just flopping. I'm just being honest with you guys. You just don't. You know, you can't. You hear me? You just can't name off the court. I'm talking all the stuff that he's done on the basketball court. I've never saw no other ball player do it. I just haven't. I've seen him do, I've seen a lot of ball players score, do a certain thing. But all the stuff that he's done, he's compiled with his career. I've never seen a ball player do it. I just haven't. I just haven't. Like I said, basketball is different. And for him to still be able to compete and to transition his game. See, this is what a lot of you don't really feel or realize. And if you guys are really true ball players out there, you're going to know what I'm talking about. It's not easy to transition your game every 10 years when the game changes. You understand what I'm saying? Or every certain amount of time when the game changes. Because that's what happens with this game of basketball. Each 10 years you see a different style of basketball or a ball player come in. You know what I'm saying? And for him to still be able to transition his game into all of them years, you know what I'm saying, with different types of ball players coming in, styles coming in, and for him to still be able to compete, dude, that's extraordinary. I'm just being honest with you guys. It's extraordinary. You guys may not believe. Look, all the 3-pointers that Stephen Curry has shot, he's not even close to 30 to 25,000 points. Nowhere near it. All the threes that he shot. That's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. And really, when the last time Stephen Curry's played 70 games? See, you guys don't understand that either, do you? You hear me? This is what becomes great. It comes with time. You have to put the time in. You have to put and all the great ones have different types of work ethics. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they become great. If you watch, you listen and watch all the highlight reels of the old great. And, even though his height track and stuff like that, he did high jumping. You hear me? Long distance. He did a lot of stuff. That's because that's how he became great. Even with junior and ball players like this, they just come around once in a lifetime. You may see other ball players that may be transition, be nice and all of that, be talented, but they're not the same as that ball player. You hear me? It all started, like I said, the Elgin Baylors. You hear me? People don't, you don't give the guy credit because you think it was different times. Yeah, it was different times, but it was his time, and he shined. And he's the one that like I said, that changed the game to where it is today. You guys may not believe it, but players like that changed the game and made the game for what it is today. You hear me? That's why each ball player had their time. I try to explain that to you guys. Each ball player had their time. Even though they played in the same league with a bunch of great ball players, that was all of their time together. You hear me? And so if you got the opportunity to watch the Kareems play with the, with the with the Isaiah Thomasons, the Birds, and Karl Malones and the Patrick Ewings, you hear me? The Rory Sparrows, the Reggie Theuses, you hear me? The Adrian Danley. You got an opportunity to watch all of that. That was their time. That was great time. You hear me? And as time went on, you got this anyways. You hear me? I'm just explaining. You got to see the Vince Carter coming out. You hear me? I'm just telling you. You don't remember when the Derrick Coleman was the man. He got his props. He got his props. He didn't win, but he got his props. You can't tell me you won't say nothing bad about Bernard King, but he didn't win. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of them that didn't win. You hear me? But that doesn't make them not great ball players. They just fell short. You hear me? And there's tons of ball players that falling short, but that does not make them bad ball players. You hear me? And so for all the work that this man has put in, you hear I haven't stopped talking because I'm not a hater. You hear me? I'm not a hater, guys. I have to give the man his props. You hear me? And that's what I do, guys. I have to give props where props is due, man. I don't hate. I congratulate for all the body of work that he's done along the way. For all the disrespect that he gets, it's sad. It's sad. Brother, a lot of you don't want to hear it, but majority of the disrespect and hate that he gets, what's really sad about the whole thing. I know you guys, you taking it out of context because I'm right. Guys don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear stuff like that because that's what it all sounds and that's what it all is, though, guys. It's his own people that he loves the most and he goes hard for. You hear me? But those are the same ones who come at him in a disrespectful way. All because what he's putting up numbers, he's still playing. I'm just being honest because he's still playing. He's still putting, and I'll never be you, and you'll never be me, and he'll never be him, and she'll never be her. And that's just how life is. Nobody is going to ever be the same. Somebody's always going to be different. That's why we all are unique in our own way. Until we all understand that, then we'll get it. You hear me? We all are unique in our own way. Remember that. Once again, this is your boy Wilder. Like I said, guys, I'm here for the reason, not the season. I'm the last man at the end of the bench. This is my talk show. Hey, guys, like I said, I know what it is. I know how it is, guys. I know. Like I said, I've done did this before. I've been through this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm used to it. So let me get to a few of my compadres here right now. But if you guys have any comments that you would like to leave pertaining LeBron James, feel free. Feel free, guys. You want to chime in. Once again, you guys are welcome to follow me. I'm on Facebook. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Wilder's podcast, Rule You Reach, I Teach Basketball. I just had to bring this out today because not just because of what he's done last night, which was damn near, phenomenal. I don't want to hear that, but it was phenomenal. I know there's other guys that came on their platform talking about LeBron James, which is great. And they should, especially if it's in a good way. But for what he did last night, guys, running around, moving around like that at an old age in basketball, you guys probably, that's not old, 30. Dude, that's old for basketball. I play the game. You hear me? I play the game just like a lot of you playing the game. You cannot tell me 39 years old is not old for basketball. And I was playing basketball up until I was in my late 40s. The young guys in the town would come get me. My man Jake would come get me, take me. You hear me? To womp him to go shoot ball. I'm in my late 40s. And you going to tell me that ain't old? And I was out there. I got friends out there that's still balling. They in their 60s. They're older than me. My man Kevin Russ. These dudes are older than me and still balling. So you can't tell me 39 ain't old for ball. It's old. But it's old if you feel it's old. You know what I'm saying? Because, see, there's a lot of people that, like I said, they break down at 35. They retire at 28. They can't, their knees can't move. And there's just certain people. You watch all the videos on these platforms. You got older people out here who can really get up and down that damn court, or who stay in shape, who fit. It ain't even about basketball. They just in shape. They're fit. Like I tell you, everybody's different. Everybody, once again, is unique in their own way. But I'm just a common man, and I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here for the reason, I guess, not the season. But thank you guys so much. Like I said, guys, if you want to follow me, I am on YouTube. You guys got to subscribe to your boy Wilder's YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell. Hit the notification bell. You guys are also welcome to follow me on Facebook. I'm on Facebook, Wilder's Podcast Rule You Reach, I Teach Basketball. That's right, guys. You also welcome to follow me on Streamyard. Hit the link. You can be part of the stream. You can follow me on TikTok. You know what I'm saying, guys? Once again, this is your boy Wilder. Hey, I just sometimes, you just hate to hear the disrespect that this man gets, because, like I said, a lot of it is undeserving, and a lot of it, you guys just won't let it go. Like I said, what it is, I really know what it is. You guys really want Michael Jordan to be playing today, and that's what it really is. And you guys cannot tell me. That's why I did that the other day. You guys cannot tell me I am lying, because there's so many, and it should be, because he was a great damn basketball player, one of the greatest, if not the greatest. Some may say, you know what I'm saying? Because you got Kareem, you got Wilt. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you can't leave them guys out. Them guys was, you got Tim Duncan. He got 5 championships. He was great. Shaquille was great to me too. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Bernard King was great to me too. Larry Bird was great to me too. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. It was a bunch of great ball players. But you guys, what it is, a lot of you guys out there, you wish Michael Jordan was playing today, and that's just all it really is. So he could teach these guys, he could show these guys that who's great and who. That's all it is. It's nothing else. That's all it is. Y'all wish that the man was playing, because that's why you guys always bring him up. You bring him up more than anybody else. You compare the dude to him more than nobody else. You compare Michael Jordan, LeBron. That's all it is. Michael Jordan, LeBron. Michael Jordan, LeBron. Michael Jordan, LeBron. It's nobody else. Y'all don't compare Mike to nobody else. Just LeBron. Just LeBron. It's like LeBron is the only one that ever played the game. Can't tell me I'm wrong, guys. It's like LeBron, the only one that ever played the game. That's who y'all only compare him to. You don't compare him to nobody else. You know. But once again, that's just your boy Wilder. We all see things different. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell you guys, it may be the yak. I had me a little yak this morning. When you get that yak in you, you know what I'm saying? You start tripping, but you get common sense too. It's the yak. I know it's the yak. It's the yak. It's the yak. But once again, I appreciate you guys tuning into your boy Wilder, the last man at the end of the bench. This is my talk show. And I want to thank all you guys for tuning in and supporting your boy Wilder. Like I said, tap that screen if you guys out there can hear your boy Wilder. Hit the notification bell. Hit the like button. It's all good because it's all hood, guys. Once again, it's all good because it's all hood, and it's your boy Wilder. And I'm the last man at the end of the bench, and this is my talk show. But once again, guys, if I said something out of place, out of character, and you guys felt that it was disrespectful, I apologize, because my intention is always to give you guys a good show. And if I can't give you guys a good show, I'm going to slow down doing what I'm doing. But for now, I'm going to continue to keep going on. And hopefully, like I said, though, guys, you can share the stream with all your loved ones. Let them know that the last man at the end of the bench is back. You know what I'm saying? I'm always here. And I know I haven't, I've just been doing a lot of NBA games. I haven't been on doing my normal one-on-one shows that I normally used to do. I used to be really, guys, my TikTok family, y'all don't know, I was doing like about 3-4 shows a day on a regular. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even more. But I had to slow down due to complications. But other than that, though, to witness and watch this guy put on a display that he did last night. What he had 30 points in 23 minutes, 4-4 from 3-point range. He had 8 rebounds with 5 assists, something like that. I mean, he was just that for an older guy like that to do something of that magnitude. Extraordinary. You just don't see stuff like that happen. You just don't. That's why that's why you're watching certain players who take care of their bodies. Sure, they've had injuries, but these guys still maintain and take care of their bodies. That's why you still see them playing at a high level. The Kevin Durant's, the Stephen Curry's. You hear me? you still see, even they may not be the same, but those three, but the other ones, they're not the same as these right here I just named, because these guys really they really strive for greatness. You can see it. They all strive for greatness. Don't get it twisted, because I'm not disrespecting none of them. Everybody strives for greatness, but it's just that the Stephen Currys, the Kevin Durant, the LeBron James, they're just different beasts. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying. Once again, I'm the last man at the end of the business. My talk show. I'm the host with the most. This is what I do, guys. I know it's early. But I just had to put this out there because, like I said, guys, what I saw on one of my pages today, especially on my group, Wildest Podcast Group, You Reach Out Teach Basketball. It was very, like I said, I wouldn't have thought, somebody would just come at the guy, just for nothing, and especially you could tell that it's hatred. It's more than I don't like him as a basketball player. What it really is, a lot of what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing is that you just don't like the man. It's not even over basketball. You just don't like him. You know what I'm saying? And you guys can't tell me that you haven't been around people like that. Don't even know a person. Never spoke to a person. Never had a conversation with a person, and be like, I just don't like him. I just don't like him. I just don't want to be around him. I just don't. I just don't. I just don't like her. So you know what I'm talking about. You guys know exactly what I'm talking. I just don't like him. You don't know nothing about the person, but you don't like him. You know what I mean? Message, but you know who you like. I'm not saying that I'm not going into these guys' careers. I'm not going to bring in there, but these guys have done terrible things. You know what I'm saying? And said terrible things about their own people in their community. But those are the ones you like, and these are the biggest stars of the game. You worship them. You go crazy over them, and these guys have no love for you. None. Don't say nothing about you. Will never speak up about you. And when they did, it was derogatory. But those are the ones you big up. Those are the ones you go crazy over. Once again, am I right? Am I right or am I wrong? Am I right or wrong? But with somebody who speaks up for you, somebody who loves you, who looks like you have a problem with it. You have a problem with it. But a person that don't say nothing about you or for you, those are the ones you go nuts over. You know I'm telling the truth. You have all the praises, all the props for him. And then, like I said, guys, this goes beyond what I've learned about LeBron James, the hatred for him. It goes beyond him playing basketball. Oh, yes, it goes beyond that. It's like the character of a man. You hear me? That's what it is. That's what I'm getting from a lot of people who are not into the guy. I'm not saying, I don't jock no man. First of all, we're gonna get it straight right now for the world. I don't ride no man, don't jock no man. You know what I'm saying? I'm being on the real. I'm just a LeBron James fan, like I'm a Michael Jordan fan, Kareem fan. You know what I'm saying? Moses Malone. You know what I'm saying? Nobody talks about Moses. That's gonna be one of my shows right there to bring up about Moses Malone. Let you guys know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I watch them all play. I could go on and on with the list. I'm not one of these 2000 babies. That only, they're never seen Michael Jordan play, but I'll tell you that they'll tell you everything about Michael Jordan, but they never see him play. Don't come to me, you 25 years old, telling me you know everything, you seen him. Don't even do it. Don't even do it. Don't even do it. If you ain't watched Michael Jordan come out of college, don't even tell me that. Don't even go. If you ain't watched Christian Laettner come out of college, don't even. It ain't no use. Hear me? So a lot of you guys out there, sure, I know you know the game, you studying it. That's great. I want to see you young, but a lot of you haven't really seen a lot of these ball players play, and so that's why they don't get the respect that they deserve to get. And that's why I'm gonna start doing my shows. I'm gonna start paying homage to a lot of these older ball players to let you guys know who really was putting the work and who really did work. Because none of you guys bring up none of these ball players that were assets to the NBA, that were assets to our future of the game. Because a lot of ball players that you don't bring up really had a huge impact in the game of basketball, but you guys just don't bring them up. You hear me? You just bring up the ones that you see every day, that you hear, and that people put on TV on a regular, but they don't put up the veterans, the real ones, like I said, that spiked the NBA, that pushed the NBA. Yeah, sure, Michael Jordan was great, but what about before Michael Jordan was getting in the NBA? You hear me? What about before before Magic and Bird came in the NBA? You know what I'm saying? What about them dudes that transcended the game, that was propelling the game, that was pushing it, that was keeping it going? You hear me? Sure, these other guys that came in brought it to another level because that's what happens when greatness comes into the game. It transcends, it picks it up. What the hell do you think Will Chamberlain did when he came into the NBA back then? What the hell? I'm just being honest with you. What the hell do you think he did? He transcended it just like the Harlem Globetrotters did. They're the ones who really picked up the NBA and helped them out and showed the world about the game of basketball. Like I said, guys, this game, I could talk about this and let you guys know that this game goes further than LeBron James and Michael Jordan. That you guys, a lot of you guys, like I said, that's why I'm going to start bringing up and start doing a lot of these basketball shows. And I'm bigging up these old time ball players. And, like I said, they ain't got to be old time ball players, but I'm going to give these guys the respect that they deserve because they put a lot of work in the NBA and they help transcend and lift the NBA up to the way it is. It ain't just Michael Jordan. It ain't just LeBron James. It wasn't just Larry Bird. You hear me? It was other ball players that had work and put work in the game that I know. You hear me? For myself, because I really watched the game, studied the game, played the game, and I know who had the big, huge impacts in the game of basketball. Once again, this is your boy Wild. Like I said, hey, I'm going to call this. I'm going to call it. I don't fake the phone. And any debating want to go on, like I said, bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. And please, don't be that 25-year-old telling me. Like I said, you ain't see the game. You just saw this right here. All this is 2000. That's it. Like I said, we go to 90s, we go to 80s. And please, don't tell me you saw a video. I saw videos too, but I saw the real deal. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. That's the difference when I could bring up this game and talk about this game. I know you guys say, oh, man, he sounds arrogant. You damn right I am. Then that's what I am. If that's what you want to call me, arrogant, conceited, then that's what you want to call me. But you know what you ain't call me? You ain't call me confident. That's what you ain't call me. One thing, that's what you ain't call your boy Wilder. You ain't call him confident. You called him all them things, but you ain't call him confident. Because you know what I'm saying? Once again, when I'm talking about the game of basketball, can now one of you say I'm wrong? Can't one of you say, damn, he know all these ball players. So he know that you can't. That's why you can't do that game. You hear me? As I tell my son in college, you hear me? As I watch I watch the AAU thing. You hear me? I don't watch hundreds and hundreds of AAU games. Hundreds. You hear me? I don't watch hundreds of college games, NBA games. You hear me? High school games, elementary games. Hell, I done coached. You know what I'm saying? That's what I know, guys. It takes a lot to the sport to get you where you want to get to the next level. You hear me? It just doesn't start overnight. It just doesn't, guys. You have to put work into this thing. And that's just what life, period. You hear me? And so when you see certain people advance at certain skill sets, that's because they put that work and they put that time in. And guys, you can put the work in. You could put the time in. That don't mean you're going to be like that person. You'll be good at what you do for your size, for you. You hear me? You got to feel good about yourself. And that's what that's what I explain to my son. I explain to all my children. I explain that to their friends. If you don't feel good about you, who's going to feel good about you? If you don't believe in you, who's going to believe in you? Nobody. Like I said, you got to feel confident. Like I said, you don't think any of these guys out there don't feel good about them damn selves? Come on, man. That's why when I listen to a lot of you, man, they just cocky and arrogant. But let me tell you something. Every dude that's out there that is successful in some type of way is confident. I'm just telling you guys, and that's just how you have to be with life. You know? That's just how no woman wants to be with a man who don't feel good about himself. And I got to get a damn amen from somebody. Then I give it to myself. Amen. I'm just telling you guys. I'm just telling you once again. If I'm all of them things, as what you would call it, told what Howard Cosell, that's facetious. He said, well, if that's facetious, that's what it is. Then that's a good thing. That's what I am. Then I don't know what the hell it is, but then that's what I am. But you got to feel good about yourself, guys, and you don't think all them guys out there feeling good. You done made it. You're successful. You hear me? You should feel good about yourself, and that's what life is about: feeling good about yourself. And just some people just don't have confidence in themselves, and that's just all what it is. You know what I mean? Some people confidence level is higher than others, and some people just don't have confidence that don't believe in themselves. You see these stories, you hear these stories each and every day. You hear me? Building up somebody's character or tearing down somebody's character. Some people just don't have that confidence in them, and that's just facts, guys. You hear me? I'm not knocking nobody, but these are true facts. Some people are just more confident than others. You know what I mean? Like I just said, some people may call it cockiness or arrogant, but that's just how life is. Just some people are just up and some people are down. You know what I mean? You guys know it. You guys know it. You see it every day. I see it. You see it. But once again, I'm the last man at the end of the bench. This is my talk show. That's right, guys. Thank you guys so much. This TikTok family thing. Hey, and I know I get it, guys. I know everybody is not for everybody. You hear me? I know that. But while this man is in the NBA, while this man is putting work in the way that he's putting in, can't get the props. And like guys, and I watched all of them guys come up and all. I didn't hear nobody really degrade none of them unless they did the cocaine or they did the scandaling or whatever when I was coming up. You know what I'm saying? That's all I really heard about. But other than that, them dudes when they were everybody gave them their shine. Everybody got their shine. Even when Charles Barkley was throwing women through the door, spitting on people, he got his shine. Dennis Rodman, all the weird stuff he did, he still got his shine. You don't hear nobody talking about him like a dog. I'm just being on the real with you. You don't. All that stuff he was doing don't get his shine. I can name a ton of ball players that did dirt that people respect more than LeBron James. And tell me I'm wrong. If I don't want to say the names of what they did, you hear me? But I can name these guys just like I named a couple of them. But I don't want to name them what they did, and they get the props. They get the props. People forget all about what they did. Forgot all about what them ball players did. Maybe, and because I say this sometimes with myself, what it is when a lot of us, my people, I know, we hate to see fathers. Uh, because a lot of my brothers, I ain't saying a lot, but there are a bunch of them that hate to see fathers do better than other fathers. You know what I'm saying? That's doing the job that they should have been doing. They hate to see that because I say that on a lot of my shows because I go through that. You know what I'm saying? And I know how it is. You know what I'm saying? And I know that's what he's getting a lot of backlash from because what it is, a lot of their fathers did not spend time with their sons. And you see, and that's what that kills me. How can you be mad at a man? I don't care if he is in it, whatever he's doing, but how could you get mad at a man because he's spending time with his kid? How could you get mad at a man for leaving a game and wanting to go to play and go to watch his son play? How could you be mad at the next man? I could never be mad at the next man who wants to spend time with his child. That just throws me off. You know what I'm saying? For another man to be mad at another man for going to spend time with his own children. He's just a guy. He always want to be with his kid. I mean, damn, ain't that something? You know what I'm saying? He's no good. His children to be with the NBA. Hell yeah. I got paper. My children need me. I want to watch my children grow up. I don't want to, because you watch a lot of the ball players that have played the game. I watched a lot of them go out and spend more time with their careers than with their families. You hear me? I watched a lot of them guys do it. A lot of, bunch of them, a ton of them go out, because they're so focused on their careers that they don't have no time for their family. They have more time for their friends and other people than they will do with their family. But if he can make time for his family as well as make time for the NBA and others, I mean, that's huge, man. Come on. That is huge. That is huge. And for him really basically not to be in like I just said, the scandals that majority of these athletes have been in, I mean, that has to say, and that has to count for something, guys. But like I said, though, I'm just a common man with a common plan. And I told you guys when I do my shows on LeBron James, especially in my group, while this podcast rule you reach, I teach basketball. I'm not going to get too much love on it. I'm being on the real with you guys. I'm just not. That's my group. You hear me? I started this about 12 years ago going on. I'm not going to get a lot of love on interact with me anymore over LeBron James posts, which is petty. You know what I'm saying? If you're supposed to be my friend, my homie, somebody I grew up with, and you don't speak to me no more over because I'm a LeBron James fan, then you was never my friend. I'm just being on the real with you. If you're gonna let something petty, because I like LeBron James, I like them all. Like I just told you, I support LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, Sherman Douglas, Pearl Washington. You understand? Derek Coleman. You hear me? Patrick Ewing. I support all of these guys and more. You hear me? But if you're gonna hate me and dislike me because I like LeBron James, then that shows your ignorance. As an adult, I'm being on the real with you, and I said it right. As an adult, I don't like him because he likes LeBron. That just has to be some of the most pettiest, ignorant shit I've ever heard before. And I normally don't say stuff like this on my page and on groups and stuff, guys. I don't. But that has to be the most pettiest shit for somebody to dislike you and not to like you because you like a LeBron James or Magic Johnson or Boo Harvey you understand what I'm saying? Chris Mullin. You hate me for stuff like that. You won't talk to me no more. You left my page, dude. You hear me, dog? This is some real stuff. Tizzy, this is some real stuff. I had Tizzy Gaming. This is some real stuff. I'm not telling you no lie. I've had bunch of my so-called friends will not speak to me, will not interact with me no more because I support LeBron James. And that, like I just said, guys, that is some ignorant, childish, and you're supposed to be an adult. You can't tell me that's not an adult. That's childish mindset right there. So if you hate me for that, then imagine what you would do to me. Imagine if you hate me for just putting a picture up or support them. Imagine what you would do to me then if you catch me by myself. Yeah, just imagine. That's ridiculous, bro. But I'm telling you, bro, there's some real stuff. I've had my group about 8-9 years. You hear me? It might be longer than that. You hear me? And I had a bunch of my people that are supposed to be my so-called family, friends, leave my group, go to other people groups. You know what I'm saying? Because I support LeBron James. I don't go to his page no more. He always talking about LeBron James. He always talking. What you want me to talk about? Somebody that's not playing no more? That's what you want me to talk about? Somebody who's not playing no more? You want me to talk about him all day long? He's not playing. No, Mike is not playing. He had his time. He shined. He was great. He did it all. I know about the 6 MVPs. I know about the 6 championship. I know about the defensive. I know about the Carolina. I know all of. He had a great career, tremendous career. So did Kareem. So did Kareem. So did Bill Russell. You hear me? So did Tim Duncan. So did John Stockton. So did Karl Malone. So did Charles Barkley. So did, you hear me? A bunch of them dudes had great careers, but they're not. They're not. That's why these guys are playing right now. You guys don't want to give them their shine. You don't want to give these guys their time. We had our time, guys. That was our time. And just like that's older than us, who they say is great? Will Chamberlain, Elgin Baylor, because that was their time. Who'd you serve say his greatest starting 5? Or he'll tell you. Because those are the players he saw coming up at his time. And now what you think these young boys are going to do today when they watch? You think all of them going to say Michael Jordan? Hell no, they're going to be LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, James Harden, Russell Westbrook. I'm just going to tell you because this is their time. This is who these guys are watching, who these guys are seeing. Sure, to us, a lot of us, we may not think these guys are nothing. You hear me? But to the guys that play today, they're going to be, dog, we shoot threes. That's what they're going to be saying about them. This is their time. What are we going to say? Y'all weak, y'all soft. That's what we're going to say. Everybody has their time, guys, and that's what you guys feel to realize. And you guys that's my age, You don't want to give these younger guys their props and their accolades, and that's just all it is. You couldn't do 90% of the dudes that's my age couldn't do damn near what none of these young boys do. And don't go out there telling me that you could. You couldn't. You couldn't dribble. You couldn't shoot. Don't go tell me that. Yeah, you probably could dunk. Because that's what you should be able to dunk. You're 6 something. But you couldn't dribble, you couldn't shoot. You don't go tell me you could. Don't go tell me all you could shoot and all you could dribble. No, you couldn't. You couldn't. You couldn't. Power forwards were all different back then than they are today. Draymond Green's a different. He's a unique power forward. Sure, he can't rebound like Dennis Rodman and them dudes. No, he's not their size. But what he could do is dribble that damn basketball power forward can do. And tell me I'm wrong. Tell me. Tell me. That's how the game has changed, guys. The game has transcended. Yeah, but the big man is coming back. So you guys don't believe it. You want to think, no, the big man is always, he's coming back. He's been there. And they're starting to use him even more because they're going to need him. You're going to always need the big man. Sure, they can shorten it, for speed and all of that. But other than that, you're going to still need the big man. Remember what I tell you guys, you're going to always need him. He's going to be there. And he's still around. Still around. Once again, though, guys, I appreciate support today. I appreciate the love. I appreciate it. Like I said, guys, anytime that anybody, hey, I'm here for the reason, not this season. I don't hate, I congratulate. And what I told you, what I'm saying, I know it's true. I know, my wife be telling me, Garrick, you got to calm down. I mean, what you talking about? She went, you just too straightforward. You know what? That's just how I am. You hear me? Maybe I'm too forward. Maybe I'm too, a lot of people tell, man, he's rough, he's brash. I'm not cursing. I'm not disrespectful. I didn't call nobody out their name. You hear me? You know what it is? It's my tone. And that's all it is my tone. Maybe if I clench up my butt cheeks, you know what I'm saying? I can't do all of that. I have to be me. That's why I try to explain to you guys. I don't try to be the Stephen A's. I don't try to be the Skips. I don't try to be the Shams. I don't try to be the Carlton shows. I don't try to be none of them. That's why I named my show The Last Man at the End of the Bench, because I don't need all of that, guys. I don't need the glit and glamour, the flashy lights going across the screen. I don't need all of that. No, that doesn't make my show. What makes my show is me. You hear me? That's why let me tell you something, guys. I've been doing this a very, 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 very long time. And I know a lot of you guys probably don't know about it, but there's ones that do know how long I've been doing it. Really, when I tell you this, guys, I have more shows than probably the average person that's been doing it for the last 10 years. I probably have more talk shows than them. You hear me? But I don't broadcast it like that. You hear me? And a lot of my shows that I do, they get canceled because I have people's coming on. They'll call in on me and get my shows canceled. You hear me? You hear me, Trizzy? I'm just being honest with you. I have a lot of people that's, how you call it? Y'all young people call these trolls and stuff like that. They're following me. So, I be on my shows and I have my shows going and my shows go strong. You hear me? But I have a lot of people that's continue to call in on me and continue to get my shows canceled. See, that's why a lot of my stuff, I have to step back and move away from it because the people that I thought were close to me are not close to me. What it is, these guys are attacking me. And they don't want me to get my stuff out there, my platform out there big. So every time it starts growing, these guys, they continue to chop me down some kind of way. Like I said, it's going to be a show like right now, what I'm doing, somebody's going to call, somebody's going to try to stop my platform, what I'm doing on Facebook. I know it's coming. You hear me? But this is why I'm straight up. You hear me? Because it gets to the point, stuff like this, it shouldn't go on. You hear me? It shouldn't go on. I should be able to just put out a good show. I should just be able to get a good feedback, back, which I always do. You understand what I'm saying, guys? Either way, I'm going to get somebody that's going to tune in, somebody's going to support me because that's just what it is. You hear me? And when you do good stuff, there's a lot of evil people out here that don't like to see your sun shine. You hear me? And so what they try to do, they try to stop your sun from shining. But you guys have to understand one thing about your boy Wilder, because I am the last man at the end of the bench, and this is my talk show. I'm going to continue to put these shows out. I'm going to continue to perform the way I perform in a respectful way. And at any time that I get disrespectful with you guys, feel free to let me know. You know what I'm saying? Send your boy a letter, put it in a bottle, throw it in the ocean, tape it to the kite, put it in the air like Franklin did, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully to get to your boy Wilder. You know what I'm saying? If it don't, then I understand. You tried. But once again, I'm the last man at the end of the bench. This is my talk show. hey guys, you know what I'm saying? This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? It's not that you guys, a lot of you probably be like, damn, he talks. I'm a New Yorker, guys. I'm being honest with you. I'm a New Yorker. I can conversate. My conversation level is at a high level. I could talk more than just sports. I could talk about life. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to talk about drugs, sex, and violence. Like I said, my intellect goes deeper than that, guys. You understand what I'm saying? So I could reach a lot of people with my intellect. You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of people just can focus on sports. They can't talk about certain other topics that pertain to life. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I try to stay in this lane with your sports, because I don't want to go out and get too far and people get upset. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to go that way with this show. But that's why I just don't like the way that people come at this man right here in a disrespectful way, call him derogatory names and stuff like that, because he doesn't deserve it. He really doesn't. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't. And like I said, guys, I watched. I just did a show on Michael Jordan for about 2 hours on TikTok. Did a show on Michael Jordan for 2 hours, and I didn't hear not one of them guys say anything bad about the man. Not nothing. Nothing was negative. And like I said, 2 hours. 2 hours. Do a show about him. You're going to see something. Well, this is, but the way that I'm just telling you guys, it can't be straight up. Damn, the dude is good. The dude continues to, it's not like that. It's not like that with his game. It's just not. Oh, how can he be? He's not a great scorer. He didn't win 10 champions. He didn't win 10 scoring titles in a row. You don't have to win 10 scoring titles in a row to score 39,000 points. Obviously, that's what he showed you. You hear me? You don't have to do all of that. But what you do have to do, and what you have to do, is be consistent. And he's been consistent, guys. And that's just what it's been. The man has been consistent. You hear me? Once again, hey guys, let me tell you something. As I always tell you, if it's just one, if it's just two, if it's just three, I'm blessed beyond blessed. I'm thankful beyond thankful. I'm so humble to have somebody tune into my show. Like I said, I know I'm the last man at the end of the bench. I already know that. I get that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not looking for thousands of people to tune in. I'm not looking for hundreds and millions, and that don't get me, guys. You hear me? Like I said, what gets me is just that somebody could understand and take knowledge of what's going on. And like I said, guys, different strokes for different folks, guys. I'm a LeBron James supporter. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you. That's what I do. I support. I'm a fan of the underdog man. I'm a fan of the underdog man. I'm with them ones that everybody degrades. I'm with them one that everybody talks down to. I'm with the ones that nobody gives a chance to. That's who I'm with. I'm with the sick. I'm with the elderly. You hear me? I'm with the homeless. I'm with the weak. I'm with the feeble. I'm with the blind. That's who I'm with, guys. That's what I'm rolling with. I'm rolling with justice. And when you see what he's doing, it has to be justice. It has to be special. It has to be great. I'm just being honest with you guys. But to a lot of you, that may not mean nothing. You know what it is? Maybe you want him to make a fool of himself. That's what a lot of you. That's what I'm really witnessing to. You're just waiting for that big thing that he does. You hear me? You're just waiting for that big flop. Just like everybody, you wait for the next man. When you see somebody doing good, I can't stand them. You're waiting for them to fail. That's all you're waiting for. You're waiting for him to be tarnished, for them, waiting for him to get divorced, waiting for him to cheat on his wife. You're waiting for him to be a terrible father. You're waiting for a lot of things on the man, but a lot of it that you waited so long hasn't come true. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, when you hate so long, it just, I explained this to a friend of mine some years ago. And this is how it goes. Now, you can have the whole world hating on you, the whole planet coming at you, attacking you. Now, do you think God is going to let, you don't think he's going to give you some shine? You don't think he's going to let your day be bright sooner or later? You don't think he's going to stop all of that? Because he is. He's not going to let the whole world tear you down. He's going to give you, like I said, he's going to give you some room to breathe, and that's what he's giving room to breathe. Message, once again, it's your boy Wild, like I said. And the ones who hate him the most are the ones who look like him the most. You guys can't tell me I'm wrong. You guys just can't. And like I said, guys, I'm gonna tell you just like this. I was at a Pirate game a few years ago. Me and my middle son Nicholas, we was at a Pirate game, right? And so I just happened to be sitting next to this lady, this white older lady. She was around my age. She was sitting at the game watching the Pirate game, and just come we struck a conversation. And I told her, I said, man, you know, LeBron James, boy, he's in Cleveland, man. He's outstanding. But she said, let me tell you something. She just brought it out. She said it's sad how everybody just disrespects him like that. And she said, you just don't know what he's done for Cleveland. I mean, the economy, man. She said she's done he boosted everything. Everything was dark until he showed up. He picked up the whole city and carried it and motivated it and energized it to where it was never. It was always in the doldrum. They all worried about y'all know y'all wasn't even worrying about Cleveland. He said that we was just worrying about the Browns. He said, but once LeBron James stepped on the scene, everything changed. Jobs opened up, businesses opened up. She said they started fixing the city up because of LeBron James. That's what this white lady told me at the game. She said it's sad that he gets so much disrespect for all that he does for people. I said, well, I said, welcome to the human race. I told her, welcome to the human race. You know what I'm saying? Welcome. Because one thing, we will build you up and tear you down. One thing, we will build you up and tear you down. You can't tell me. You know what I'm saying? No matter how good, like, you know, the guy posted, he said, damn, he said, the sad thing is, he said, imagine if LeBron James had the cure for cancer. One dude posted, he said, I don't want it. He said, if the man had the cure for cancer, you wouldn't want it. He said, I don't want it. You mean you wouldn't want it if somebody could save your life, had the cure for cancer, you wouldn't want it from, I don't like him, I just wouldn't want it. So you would go on and just perish. That's what I do, because I don't want it from him. So he got the cure for cancer. You hate him that much. You wouldn't take it from, hell no, I wouldn't take him. You stupid. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how we think, though. Like I said, I get enough of it. That's why I'm the fan of the underdog, man. And I know, like I said, you never heard it before. So if you hear somebody else saying they got it from me, that's right, guys. I am the fan of the underdog, man. And so if you're out there being dog, I'm with you. You hear me? And you don't deserve it, I'm riding with you. I'm rolling with you. You hear me? So don't ever think that you're by yourself, because you're not. Because like I said, I've been there and I felt it. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I'm the last man at the end of the bench. I got to get my yak. I got to get my yak, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Like I said, it's the little things that turn into the blessings. It's the little things that turn into the blessings. And you can like who you like. I don't stop nobody from liking who they like. That's one thing I don't do. And I don't tell nobody to like who I like. We all got different minds. We all vibe different, roll different. Like I said, eat different, smell different. What you eat don't make me go to the bathroom. What I drink don't make you go to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? So you like who you like. You hear me? I don't stop nobody from liking who they like. That's one thing I don't do. You want to go jump off the roof? I'll tell you to stop. But that's all I'm going to tell you one time. You want to keep going? Go on ahead. I'll let you have fun. I'll see you on your way down. Once again, it's your boy Wild. Like I said, hey, I know that was a brutal one, but hey, I tried to stop him the first time. He didn't want to stop. So I just said, go on. I'm going to tell you another story. You want to hear? I know a guy. We living down south together, right? Me, it wasn't my wife now, but my wife, my cousin, Solo, my partner, Christopher Ash. We living down south, Anderson, South Carolina. Beautiful town. You guys might need to move there. Beautiful place. You guys want to work, you want to grow, raise your children. It's a beautiful place, Anderson, South Carolina. Remember what I tell you. But other than that, 20-some years ago, I'm living down there. Me and a bunch of friends, we all work together. And so I had a friend down there. He was going with this girl. She was a streetwalker. He met her, fell in love with her, got her clean, hooked her up. She went back to the drugs. They had, she had a baby. That's when he met her. It wasn't his baby. So she had a baby. So he adopted the baby, gave the baby his last name. And so, like I said, she gets back on drugs. Gets toe up, back on it hard. And he loved her and stuff, but he found her on the street. So he told all of us, he said, man, I'm gonna go kill myself. I said, go ahead. My friend said, Derek, you stupid. I said, hey, if you gonna kill yourself over that, something wrong with you then. He said, Derek, you could have been more compassionate. I said, I was. I said, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna let that you found on the street, that been on the street, you heard Tommy, you watch Martin, word on the street. Y'all on the street. I'm just telling you, that's how she was, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm brutal. Hey, it's a good morning. I'm just trying to cheer you guys up. Word on the street. She was on the street. He should have left her on the street. Hey, have you ever heard that story? If she got dirty feet, if her shoes are ripped up, don't change them. Let her keep the same dirty shoes. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you. Because once you get them clean, she gonna leave you. You guys had to do brutal. Hey, it's life, guys. It's life. Once again, it's your boy Wild. I know you know what? Somebody just texted me, man, you should do a comedy show. You know what? That's what slowed me down from comedy. Comedy is serious, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of jokes are very intentional. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody fool you. A lot of these jokes, if somebody telling a lot of jokes at you, they're very intentional and they really mean it. I'm not saying all of them, but majority of them, the joke that they're telling to you, they really mean it. I know you don't want to hear from it, but take it from an old comic that's been doing it for the last 40-something years, damn near 50 years, you might as well say. You know what I'm saying? So I just slowed down as I've gotten old with my comedy, but to make somebody laugh, that's just the easiest thing to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've been doing my whole life. And I grew up doing it my whole life with a bunch of my friends from Brooklyn, from RC, Nostrand Avenue, Tompkins Projects. What's my man, Hustle Man? Like I said, don't think he's the only one ever done it, bro. Don't even think it. We from the same neighborhood. Jay-Z, all of us, we've all done it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm not going to be on here too long. I'm about to get out of here. I just wanted to let you guys know that somebody just texted me that told me I should do comedy. But it's easy to make somebody laugh, but it's also easy to make somebody cry. You know what I'm saying? So you have to know the difference. And really, comedy is not the same anymore. I'm still on LeBron James. Don't get it twisted, but I'm just being on the real with you guys. Comedy is not the same anymore. I'm basically going to be honest with all of you and tell you guys because I love comedy. My Uncle Rudolph, God bless his soul, had every Richard Pryor album, Mom's Mabley, you Red Fox, you name it. You know what I'm saying? My man, what's my man? It's just been so many. I know them all just about. I just can't name them. But I'm be honest with you when I say about comedy, it's trash now. I'm being on the real with you guys. Yes, I can honestly say it that comedy has hit an all-time low. It's just like a lot of you guys that say rap has hit an all-time low. I'm gonna be with you guys and be honest with you. Comedy has hit an all-time low. You can't talk how you used to talk. You have to, you got to be more discreet about what you say or who you say it about. If you say something about a certain group of people, you're no longer, you're no longer legit. You're not a good person. So y'all done took comedy and destroyed it. Comedy used to be beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I'm being on the real with you guys, and I don't listen to them all. I don't listen to all types of comedy. One of my greatest comics of all time is Don Rickles. I've listened to him. I watched his stand-ups. I watched them all. You hear me? And from where it went to now, with all the stuff with the Will Smith and all the other people messing it up, and it's bad. Just like rap, it's bad. I'm being real with you guys, it's bad. But I'm gonna get out of here. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to The Last Man at the End of the Benches Talk Show. And don't forget, guys, at any time you guys want to follow your boy Wilder on YouTube, subscribe to your boy Wilder's YouTube channel. Only have 102 subscribers. Like I said, I come and go on YouTube. My man told me, my friend, well, I ain't gonna say my man because I ain't got no man. I got a friend. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, he told me my problem is that I come and go on YouTube. I need to be more consistent. I need to stay on here And probably that's what I need to do. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I just come on here and there. But I love doing my basketball games, which is my Knicks and Net games. And I throw in a Laker game because I'm a LeBron James fan. But all you guys out there today, this morning, this evening, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like I said, it's the little things that turn into the blessings, guys. It's the little things that turn into the blessings. And you guys are blessed beyond blessed. That's because you guys are best. So you guys, like I said, I'm not going to go right now, but give me a minute or two. I'll be right back. And if you guys enjoyed the show, you guys hit the thumbs up, send a like, you know what I'm saying? Hit the heart button if you guys enjoyed the show. Because like I said, guys, I got plenty to talk about. And you know what? I'm always looking for an extra co-host or extra writer, somebody that want me to put out some shows, something that you would like to somebody to talk about for the day or for the week or for the month or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, there's a lot of people out here. Yeah, sure they on shows and sure they on TikTok, sure they on YouTube, sure they on Facebook, StreamYard, all these platforms. But a lot of people are afraid to talk. A lot of people are afraid to interact. You hear me? And that's what it is. A lot of people, you may not have the voice for it. You know, I'm not saying that you can't or you know, it just everybody's voice is different. You hear me? And these guys out here that have these platforms that own these platforms, they're not gonna, you know, they know who they want to reach certain heights and certain levels. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go into no details about how this stuff is ran, because we all know how it's ran and we all know who runs it. And I don't own the rights to none of this stuff on here. None of us do. And just because a lot of you may have million views or million followers or whatever, subscribers, all of that stuff, you still don't own this stuff. As I explain to everybody on every show that I do, none of us own it at any given day, any given time, hour, minute, second. These guys could shut this stuff down, and where will we be? Back to where we once was. You know what I'm saying? To paper. But once again, I'm the last man at the end of the bench. This is my talk show. Let me take a break. I'll be right back. I'll be right back because I have to warm up my yak. But you guys are blessings. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back with the closing act. I'll be right back with the closing act because you guys that know me, you know how I close my show. But thank you guys so much. How you guys out there doing? How you guys out there doing? Once again, I'm the last man at the end of the bench. Once again, I'm the last man. That's right, guys. I'm the last man at the end of the bench. It's my talk show. I hate to go because I still have people tuned in. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I always said. I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to, leave nobody just standing there when I'm doing these talk shows because, like I said, I must be saying something right to have somebody tune in. But I thank you guys for tuning into my show today, this evening, this afternoon. As I always say, guys, without all you, none of this would be possible. I'm the last man at the end of the bench. That's right, guys, it's my talk show. And for the future, if you guys want to follow me, like I said, guys, I'm on YouTube. I only have 102 followers. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like I said, I come and go on there. But if you guys want to follow me on YouTube, you guys are welcome to follow me. Subscribe to my channel. You guys are also welcome to join. I'm on Facebook. Wildest Podcast Rule You Reach I Teach Basketball. That's right, guys. Wildest Podcast Rule You Reach I Teach Basketball. You guys know I'm on Streamyard. Hit the link. You could be part of the stream. Once again, this is your boy Wilder. But like I said though, guys, my intention is always to give you guys a good show. And I always tell you guys, if I can't give you guys a good show, I'll stop doing what I'm doing. But until then, I'm gonna continue to go on. I'm gonna continue to put something positive out there, positive and enlightening for you guys, and hopefully, you guys you can enjoy it. But like all good things, like all good things must come to an end. Everybody, like I said, guys, if you guys want me to stay, if you guys want me to continue to run the show, talk about LeBron James and other stuff on here, you got, like I said, pertaining to life and world. Uh, somebody send a heart, somebody hit the like button, somebody hit the thumbs up, and I'll continue, like I said, to be on here. But you know, like all good things, guys, don't know how your boy Wilder ends his show. But for the ones that do know and the ones that don't know, here you go, guys. There's so many people out there battling cancer, going through cancer, who could use a little love, use a little support. If you know somebody out there who's battling cancer, going through cancer, and they could use a little love, a little support, all I ask of you guys is to step up, do the right thing, be the good person, be the good human that you was meant to be. You hear me? Like I said, guys, it's a terrible thing to be battling cancer, going through cancer by yourself without any support. But if you do know somebody who out there is battling cancer, going through cancer, they can use a little love, a little support. All I ask of you, all I ever ask of you guys is to step up and do the right thing. Like I said, it doesn't hurt to go fluff up somebody's pillow, tuck them in, bring them something to eat, a little conversation. Like I said, guys, it's the little things that turn into the blessings. And we all know somebody out there who's battling cancer, going through cancer. We all know somebody, a family member, a loved one who's lost their lives battling cancer. Hell, why I continue to tell you this, guys? Because this year makes 20 years. That's right, guys. This year makes 20 years that I'm cancer free. That's right. 20 years I'm cancer free. I don't know why he continues to bless me, but you know what? I'll be the voice for the voiceless. I'll continue to speak up for the ones who can't speak no more, who don't have the strength, and even the ones who've lost their lives. Like I said, cancer is a serious thing. And we all got family members and loved ones who are battling it. And so, guys, if you're good people, continue to stay good people, continue to step up and support people who are battling cancer. Like I said, guys, it's the little things that turn into blessings. Hey, guys, I hate to go, but your boy Wilder gotta go. Like I said, I'll be back again with another show. But until then, guys, like I said, man, you guys stay blessed, free, stress free.